Right, here it is, January 4, 2022. I'm down at the East Bowl, beginning my first video shoot of the new year. Temp is about around 40 degrees. Over here, if we look, it appears that the little water pond we got that's been here for a while is frozen over, so indicates chilly night in the area, at least down to freezing. So the time is about 8:42 a.m. and the East Bowl hasn't really changed much since I was down here on the 31st. So probably going to be they're just getting started on the new year here with the construction. We're into the 11th week of major construction now, so all the major demolition is done, I believe. So we'll see what happens as we move forward here in the new year. The two big backhoes that were responsible for the hugest part of the demolition have been removed from the site. So this is what we got going today. I'm just going around and hit each perch. I don't think it's going to be very much new or anything happening, but this will just sort of chronicle the beginning of a new year here. So we'll make a slow pan around what we got going here for future reference. I'm not sure how much they can really do on the East Bowl for a while, really, since the whole basic philosophy is to build from the middle out. The East Bowl, you could do grading and stuff like that, but I'm not sure how much building you can actually do, because you got to have a lot of equipment going through here into the center part of the complex. So we'll see, but this is what it looks like here. And I'm going to move on now to the West Paseo. I don't think I'll go over by City Hall, because that wouldn't have changed much at all. But we'll see, maybe I'll go down there. I'll decide here on my pause. Right, here I am down at City Hall. I decided I might as well hit most of my points today. So not a lot of change down here, but I'm just going to make a general scan for future reference. But I don't even see anybody down here currently construction wise. Make a total pan of the whole area here. And nothing going on. So maybe after the demolition they're sort of regrouping to see how they want to move forward with the construction. The first place that I'm aware of that'll undergo construction is back over here where we see the yellow wall right there. I'm going to reset my focus here so it looks a little overexposed. There we go. Where we see that yellow wall, that'll be the approximate place where the construction will begin. And they'll start rebuilding the old Marshall Gardens into its new look and phase. So that'll be the first place that'll get construction, I believe. Laying of concrete for that, according to the site supervisor when I talked to him a while back. So I'm going to wrap this up here, move around to the West Paseo, and then around to the West Bowl, and that'll sort of cover what's going on. This will just be sort of a baseline mark for the coming year. Here we are at the low point, and as construction progresses, we'll move on to the accomplishment, or the goal of completing the place and getting it ready for January of 2023. Right, so I'm going to end this up right here. Right, here I am down at the West Paseo now. The time is 9:04 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. do have some activity going on down here, so we'll check it out and see what's going on. A bunch of new flexible pipe now down here, so it's probably part of the continuing irrigation system and the catch basins they've been working on. So let's get a good scan around here, see what's going on. Activity's still minor, so my guess is there's still a lot of underground infrastructure that has to be laid out first for the future. So this is what's happening down in the West Paseo here. There's a water truck down there spraying water. They're doing something. Water's coming out of him anyway. And I believe one of the tractors or something is active down in the West Bowl area. So this is what we have here. Just sort of a benchmark line for the coming year. I'm going to move on up a little bit higher here. Get a shot of what's going on. So I'll head up the steps. Continuing with their trench work here at the corner down here. Hasn't really progressed that much, but get an idea of what's going on down here today. January 4, 2022, my first day of shooting down at the West Paseo area. I'll move out here, see what's going on. Get a nice shot down the West Paseo here. See out into the West Bowl. There is front end loaders back over there. I don't know if that's what's cranked up right now. But a little bit of activity over in the West Bowl, equipment wise. So I'm going to pan back around here and then move on around to the West Bowl. This will just sort of be another reconnaissance run here today, see where we're at. This sets the baseline for the coming year. So I'm going to finish up right here, I think, and then start my trek on around to the Main and Brown and then the West Bowl. That'll be it for today, I think. Right, while I'm in this area, I'm gonna go up here and check out in front of the shops here. See what's going on. Tile store. Here on their sign, they announce they're closed for in-house design consultation. Sorry for the inconvenience. So, and over here we have Vino Winery. I think, as I stated in a video a while back, January 12 is slated to be their last day here. They're going to close up as of January 12. So only about a week left for them to remain at this location. So kind of sad, but it's kind of tough to run a business when your customers can't find you. All right, now I'm going to move on around down to Brown and Main here. Right, here I am moving around towards Brown and Main. Look over the fence, see what's happening here shortly. In the Old Town area, still asleep. Look over the fence. It's probably about the same as it was on December 31st too. Just beginning their activity, getting everything going for the new year. This is my shot over Brown and Main here. So I'm going to finish this up now and move on around to the West Bowl. That'll probably be the last place I'll keep today. Right, here I am passing out of the parking structure towards the East Bowl, past AZ 88. And AZ 88 still got their Christmas tree going there. Right, here's a new development, not necessarily to my benefit. They stripped out those benches that were along here. So now that was my perch. So that's awesome. So there was one there. There was one back down here. Now they're both gone. So I'm going to shoot over the fence here for a second. See what's going on in general. So it's kind of disappointing. Just makes it harder to shoot down here. I'm going to cross on down and go up here on the stairs. Okay, here I am up on the stairs now. So you sort of still see stuff from the West Bowl here, but those two little benches were nice. Can't tell if the remnants of them are still there. Something's over there. So it looks like maybe one of the smaller backhoes tore those out. Not sure. But I'm not really liking that at all. I always have my stool, but it's kind of a haul to bring the stool all the way around to the West Bowl here. So this is what's going on down here. Time now is 9:20 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So as far as I can tell, straight ahead of me there, past the front end loader, which is just visible behind the tree, is where the first construction may start. Building from there out into the West Paseo. So got some activity going on down here, continuing with their looks like their infrastructure work down there on 2nd Street, doing some digging and whatnot. Probably has something to do with the water system, I would think. Not really sure. I'm going to go down here. This gate is open, so I might be able to see into it a little bit. So I'll go down here, see what's going on. Just sort of seeing what as the new year is dawning here. Let me see from here. Can't really see any signs. I think the benches are still there. They're just outside the fence now. Let me switch over to my telephoto lens. All right, here I am on my telephoto lens, and I can see that the benches are still there. They're just now outside the fence. So there's probably more they needed to do there says they needed access to that, or they're just going to tear those benches down. One of the two, I'm not sure. Let's see if nobody yells at me. I'm going to walk in here a little bit deeper. It's kind of narrow along here. Get a nice ground shot of the whole area here. Over into the East Bowl. See what's going on there. Here. Back around here. You can see those benches are still in place here. That's my perch there. But may be destined to be torn down or something. Not sure. We have one still decent, one of the smaller backhoes is still here. The two big ones are gone, but that one smaller backhoe is right there straight ahead of me. So this will wrap it up for today, I think. It's a good shot of the whole central area here. Still looks like they got a lot of pipe to lay. They're bringing more pipe down, so I'm sure all this area is going to have its underground basins and whatnot. So I'm going to finish up here for today, head back and get some stuff done. Alrighty, January 4, 2022. This is our status as it is now. So, see what happens in the coming days, weeks, and months. Week number 11, and next week we'll be into week number 12. Alrighty.